Kal Kadosh Boker Tov. We're just continuing Shavuot Tov. We're just continuing with Hilchot Siman Samech Aleph in Hilchot Shabbat. We were speaking about right now during Ben Hashmashot. Are you allowed to come and to ask a goy to do a Melacha? Now we're going to speak about another halacha, which is that if you already accepted upon yourself Tosefet Shabbat. So many times that happens that, for example, we accept upon ourselves Shabbat early, whether we do early Shabbat or we already accepted upon ourselves Shabbat, and it's before the proper time of Shabbat. So are we allowed to come and now instruct the goy to do a melacha? So it's actually brought down here in the halacha that even though we accepted upon ourselves Shabbat, and even if it's going to be that we accepted in the tzibur, so for example, whether it was according to Ashkenazim we said Barechu, or according to Sfaradim we said Mizmor Shli Yom HaShabbat, and we accepted upon ourselves a Shabbat, we're still permitted to come and to instruct the goy to do a melacha. And this is even without any necessity whatsoever. And technically, we're going to learn later on that even you're allowed to tell a Jew to do a melacha, which means sometimes it will happen that you go, let's say, to the early mincha, and they're doing plag, right, pelega mincha, and then what happens is that you already finished and it's still early, and then you leave, and now you're going to actually instruct a Jew to do a melacha as well. We'll speak about that in Siman Resh Samech Gimel. So this is just a very, very important halacha, right? However, though, he comes and he says that if it's going to be very, very close to the Shekiyah, which is within the 15 minutes, so therefore, again, you should try to be machmir that it's only going to be if it's for a mitzvah, for example, Hilchot Shabbat or things like that you would be able to do it. So again, one more time, if it's going to be still earlier, that it's going to be before 15 minutes before Shekiyat HaChama, which means usually it's before candlelighting time, so therefore you're allowed to come and you're allowed to ask a Jew or a goy for anything that you want, even if it's not a real necessity. You come and you tell them and you could actually instruct them clearly. You don't have to start hinting. However, though, once it's within the 15 minutes, right before the Shabbat, there it should be only for Litzorach Mitzvah, just like we spoke about during twilight. That also should be the exact same thing, which means that it's only going to be for a great necessity, for a Mitzvah, that you would be able to tell them, even though it's going to be an Isur, Doraita, Melacha, Gemura.